Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. It's our weekly Pulp Adventure Pathfinder 2e game. Now, I know we left things off on a bit of a cliffhanger last week, but before we can get into the game this week, there are a few announcements we have. So first of all, we have our show schedule. Coming up this week on Friday, we have the Calling Chronicle, our D&D 5e game. Our party is going to be continuing to explore Garen's Cross and do some stuff in there and have a good time. Then on Saturday, we have the Anime Podcast. I have to talk to Abby about that after the session today, because I think we're doing that game. So if you're free on Saturday. Okay, so Saturday we are playing a game where we're going to pitch animes to Abby. They can be real, they can be fake. Abby's going to have to guess if it's an anime or not. So be ready for that. Then on Sunday, we're getting right into the thick of things in Dragon Age 2. Because after that last Witch Hunter DLC and Morrigan's Warning, I think it's a good transitioning point to the next game. And then on Monday night, we have Will and Matt playing TCGs. We're going to be doing our next sealed pool of Flesh and Blood. Will I be able to tie us up to be 1-1, or will Matt continue to trounce me at card games? Find out. I truly have the Will Wheaton curse.
2 more times in a row and I get his soul.
Yes.
Which I will sell to McKenna.
Give me top dollar for the soul.
Then on Tuesday, we have the Law and Disorder. We're Shine, our streaming It Takes Two. This coming week, we're going to destroy one of our daughter's favorite toys so we can harvest her tears.
Yeah, because we're terrible parents.
It's so, like, watching you guys play it is so funny, but that game is like Toy Story, but just darkest.
The writing is so campy.
So
the only
sad.
reason why the writing is enjoyable is because me and Shire are there for each other to just give it absolute shite.
That's true. The amount of times we sit there and we just make fun of what's going on, or just completely desensitized to people's trauma is pretty great.
Will and Shy should never be taking care of children. Understood.
Yes.
Hey,
Never
I'm
let me be
cats
your
either.
therapist, because I will look at you and I will judge you.
Honestly, that might be what I need, though.
Yes.
Okay,
and
let's try it. Why not? Me too.
we have one more announcement. At the end of this week's episode, we're going to be going over our Discord poll results. Abby was so kind as to make a Discord poll in our Discord, so if you want to come check that out, join our Discord. Link just got posted in the chat. And you can also fill out that Google form. At the end of tonight's episode, we're going to go through those results, so make sure you get them in. And I'm not just using that phrasing because Abby said it's a saucy survey.
Yeah.
It is a saucy survey.
It is.
So
But
just wanna just-
with all of that, I think it's time for us to roll the intro, and then we'll get right into the recap. So yes, hello and welcome back to the League of Amazing Adventurers. Last time, our party found themselves behind enemy lines, face to face with a Magnian
Found
fort.
ourselves more way than one.
Yes, we'll get to that though, Ray.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Guys starting off strong.
Upon approaching the fort, our party was swiftly allowed in to rest for the evening, but it turned out to be a Magdian trap. You see, the disguises, they had in fact worked, but they were walking to a restricted area, so the Magdians did not want their civilians knowing what they were doing in this place. Ray, being Ray, decided to get up to a little bit of chaos and found herself being taken to the local Ray lab, for lack of a better word, to be reprogrammed. However, upon entering that area, she discovered that her younger sister that she had found in the walls of their mansion when they were there had been mercilessly experimented on and accelerated in age due to Ray's disobedience while they were at her mansion. Now our party has managed to escape the cells. Ray has been led down out of the main sort of admin building to the main courtyard, and our party has been making their way up through the barracks and out towards the main courtyard. And as they are walking up towards the main courtyard, we're going to do a couple of things. Number one, Ray, on your way down, as you're passing down a hallway, on either side of you there's a window. Taking a quick look into each one of them appears to be a sort of locker room that doesn't have anyone in it at the moment, and the other one appears to be some sort of like library or study room, and there's about 6 Magdians in like cloth in there writing some stuff down in books. As you're exiting that main building area into like this like large antechamber, there's 2 desks set up, and behind those desks are, imagine a centaur, but instead of a horse body, it's a scorpion body. There's 2 of those behind a desk in Magdian armor. And then you're led out into the main courtyard where there are a number of sort of soldiers milling about.
Is the person leading me out my sister?
Yes.
I turn to her and I go, "What the fuck was that?"
That was one of the loyal Magdians that had immigrated from these lands to the south. I believe their species is called a Grittablue.
That's cool.
It is at that moment that you guys, our party, have made their way to the front door of basically the barracks. There is no one around. Your guide, the Damp Fear, that was also trapped with you, kind of like gets a staff ready and says, when we exit these doors, there will probably be a fair amount of a fight. I would prepare yourselves.
Okay. If we're prepping ourselves, I think I'm just gonna summon my comet now.
Your what?
Instead of my comet.
Yes,
Well,
your comet.
Just before we head out, do we have an objective in mind? Like, where exactly are we heading to? What is our plan here?
That's a good question.
I just feel like if we run out and say we defeat everyone in this courtyard, then what? What are we doing?
Well, I know that the leadership is holding the instruments they've been cult artifacts they've been testing on my people in the central building.
There we go. There's the objective. Okay. I had a thought. So I don't pretend to know much about Magdia, but I believe that military time is non-optional or non-negotiable, like they have to do it. And I don't think that they knew that they were leading us to a cell, because I talked to him about it and I don't think he was lying. I have to question the ethics of slaughtering people who think that they are doing nothing wrong. You know what I mean? They've been drafted, they're not here by choice, and, they don't know that they're firing on innocent civilians.
How do you propose we incapacitate them then?
I don't know.
And to be fair, whether or not they are aware of the intent, they have quite possibly killed innocent citizens.
Oh, they most assuredly have.
See? And to be fair, in the midst of a combat, it's going to be pretty difficult to sieve through, all right, who is a possibly conscientious objector in the making, and who is here because they believe in the supremacy of the Magdian nation.
It's called
It's
called Magdafest Destiny.
Shut
I
up.
hate everything about that.
I know, I don't know. I thought it might bring it up just in case anyone had any ideas.
Well, if given the chance, we won't go out of our way to, execute anyone who's maybe trying to crawl away on a broken leg or something.
Okay.
We have an
I
objective.
think I can live with
say
that.
we try and focus on it and, avoid possible unnecessary casualties if possible. But I hate to say this in this case, but it is probably them or us in this case.
Alright, so are you all going to make your way out? You have your comment out, Nim. Does anyone else have any preparatory spells that they'd like to do before exiting into the courtyard area?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait
Lynx
till the last
is-
possible second to summon it because I want my full minute.
Lynx in one hand is just juggling the puzzle box up and down, the remnant of imagination.
Nice.
Yeah, Lynx, have you had any luck with that recently? With the
It
box?
seems as though there's not a decoding method to it so much as just a summoning method to it, but
Yeah.
that's not going to stop me.
But the wizard is going to give you all a buff right before
Ooh, a
you guys
buff.
step out.
A boof?
Yes, they are at 5th level, going to cast haste.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's impressive.
Haste 5th level.
Oh, sorry, not 5th level,
Oh,
3rd
jeez.
level. So they're going to buff the most melee looking of you, so they're buffing Chip.
I'm sorry. Roll that back.
They're buffing the most martial looking of you, so they're buffing Chip.
Chip with
Because
his
I
little
have a
rabbit
gun?
fist.
Yes. He is buffing the gun user. So Chip, you will have haste as you
My
guys
class,
step
gun
out.
haver.
Gun haver.
I mean,
Well, investigator. And folks,
if the
I hope you're
holster
ready for a
hits.
fight because here we have it. So as you guys step out into the courtyard, a couple of things for you all to notice. Boom. Chat, this is about an 86 by 60 map. So
Oh god, we're so tiny.
be ready
Where are
for
we?
that.
Oh, there we are.
Where are we? What a mood.
Are they on the roof?
Oh,
No,
the
so
corpses!
what I'm doing
Look at
right
Ray,
now
she's
is
all the way
this.
over here.
The tokens for the Magdian soldiers are on the roof. However, there are so many of them that as you guys step out, they notice you, and they immediately basically click into escaping people. They should not be here. Subdue, defeat. And so every single soldier in this courtyard, all 300 of them, is now basically getting into formations to attack you, and then they are attacking you in like a massive battle. So we roll for initiative.
we sure do.
We sure do.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, then again, I'm the healer, so. Healer going last is not always a bad thing.
It's all good.
Right.
Good. First so
Uh,
far.
Okay, I'm throwing shade though on the Magdian Guard Squadron. I rolled a 1 and they still got the same I did.
I guess I could roll initiative even though I'm really far away.
Yep, click on your token. There are enemies abound, so Ray, even you will be able to get to people.
Boom, 30.
Nice.
Ray just jogging entirely across the map for like her first 2 turns.
Slow jog.
I
She's like,
will say that there's also an entire like squadron of cavalry, of horse riders, out as well. And yeah, so we get started with them. In fact, so as you guys exit the doors, you see a number of the people. You see a number of basically Magdian horse riders. I can't pronounce that word for some reason right now.
Cavalry?
Cavalry, yes, jumping onto their horses as one action, and then they basically will then get into a position and they will volley you with some arrows. So it's a 10-foot burst. So they're going to center it on Nim, and I need everyone to make me a reflex saving throw other than Ray, or else take 16 piercing damage from some arrows.
Let's check that out.
Oh, Chip, look at you go.
Chip is tap dancing his way in his little ratty feet.
Okay, so Nim, you'll take the full damage of 16. Everyone else will take 8. And our NPC, who I have to roll initiative for as well, got a 27, so they'll only take 8 as well. Oh no, they're 10% down. And I will roll their initiative now as well.
Not the hint for HP.
Submit. There we go, 27. I'll just put
God, this involves math, doesn't it?
Boo!
So, Shy, raise up. Here, to give you guys a little bit of an easier time, what we'll do is I will zoom... Can't really zoom into a good spot for the stream. I'm going to put these ones where they are approximately, these ones where they are approximately, and these ones where they are. So basically, each one of them takes up, combined, all 3 of them take up the entirety of the field. But, you know, that's just, those tokens are there to be used as health bars, essentially. So, Shy, you're up. What would you like to do?
I use all my actions to move.
Alright, so with your movement speed, what's your movement speed?
55.
So you can get 170 feet? So you can get just to there.
Just monk things.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Alright, just move yourself if you can.
Perfect.
Bark, bark,
Perfect.
bark,
I
bark.
hope none of those soldiers have attacks of opportunity because, oh my god.
They do not. These troops are not the most like heavily trained. They're more just your regular mooks.
And technically, they wouldn't have gone yet, so they wouldn't have a reaction.
Exactly.
Hey.
Next,
I mean, how do
I
they,
just rules
how do they
learned
not
them.
know that, like, I'm not one of their rays, too?
That's
That's
true.
Or
That's true.
mhm.
And you're with, well, I don't know where the other Ray went, but
In fact, Ray, start running amongst them and shouting about traitors in the ranks.
So
next
true.
up, the wizard ally that you have, their tattoos are going to start to swirl around them, and basically
That's
this like
cool.
cone of ink is going to jet out of their hand, and they're going to deal a cone of cold.
Oh, was this the guy who had like his spellbook tattooed on his arms?
Yes.
Yes.
That's cool.
They're going to do a cone of cold against the troop of regular soldiers that are coming at you. They're going to get a DC of... They're going to get to make a check against their spell DC, which is 27.
We're starting off weird, guys. The cone is being used for us rather than against us.
I know,
Right.
bizarre.
Ooh.
Ooh, they do not critically fail, but they fail. And they're going to take additional damage. They're actually going to take 51 points of damage from that.
Woof.
Ooh.
70, which brings it down to 24. All right. And for their last action, they are going to draw a staff and get that ready to fight. Nim, you're up.
Great. Okay, so since you said that we can, that soldiers are everywhere, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take my comment and just move it 30 feet directly through
All right.
this crowd that is in front of us.
Would you like to target the red squadron, the blue squadron, or the purple squadron?
Where on this map? What direction are we headed in?
Ray
like, the
just
central
came out of the
tower.
building that you are headed towards, so this way, to the east.
Then I'm gonna target purple.
Okay, you're going to target the purple squadron.
Yeah.
Put your thing into chat so I know what I have to roll.
I can't because it's Ronin of the Night Sky. You need to roll a basic reflex save, or take 2d6.
They got a 15.
They fail. They take 4 whole damage.
They actually will take 14 because that's technically an AoE spell.
Nice. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, because it's moving like through them. I think Nim is doing her best to sweep the leg.
Yes.
Going low.
You definitely make one of the horses trip.
And then, since no one... Oh, God. No one else has moved. So I'm not going to either. I'm just going to stun gun them with electric arc.
All right.
Did
I'm
it
assuming
go?
you're going to target purple and one of the other squads. Which one, red or blue?
Can I do double purple
Sure.
since it's a whole thing?
Yeah,
No one
it's
thought of
technically one creature, so I'll have them roll 2, and we'll just see what happens.
Nice. Nice. Almost max damage. You love to see it.
And they did bad reflex.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, those both fail. That one crit fails. Holy shit.
All right.
Holy
well, they're
moly.
still up, and now it is this group. So Ray, seeing you running through, they're not going to kind of bother since you're just running. However, they do have a spellcaster. They're going to go and focus the spellcaster. The troop is going to spend 2 of their actions to fire a volley of crossbows at you, Nim. Can you make me a reflex save? And once again, that'll get everyone, so everyone make me a reflex save. They rolled really badly on their damage.
Reflex save.
And I need to do one for the NPC.
I rolled a 20.
Wait, how badly did they roll in their damage?
Real
Pretty
bad.
Real bad.
You know what? I'm going to purposefully fail that.
Yeah, it doesn't even touch me because my physical damage resistance is 5.
Well, that's only when your curse is active, right?
No.
Oh, fair enough. 32. Okay, they succeed.
It
so.
is a static
Boom,
static buff.
Boom. All right, so yeah, Abby, you can take that damage just if you'd like.
How much damage is it? Because I'm a
5.
okay, cool. And since they drew blood, blood vendetta as a reaction.
All right. It has the curse
34.
trait, but it doesn't have the mental trait. What type of damage does Blood Vendetta do? Psychic.
Yeah.
No, persistent bleed. Okay, so yeah, no, they won't get their bonuses to this. It's a will save. 18. They fail. So they're going to take 8 points of damage.
Nice.
All right, you cause a number of soldiers just to start bleeding randomly.
Nice.
Next up, they still have. Oh, I'm a dingus. I subtracted the hit points from the wrong one.
You love to see it?
Yeah. So effectively, you just killed 8 people.
Yay!
Oh,
Hot.
By ripping out their blood.
oh my god.
I'm sure the Dampier is very excited now.
Yes.
Like a Kool-Aid
Oh,
jammer.
man.
Just
And then it is your turn,
Abby.
Cassandra. I mean, to be fair, the wizard took out 60 people with theirs, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wizard things.
just wizard.
It's what wizards do.
So Abby, you're up.
I'm going to go after the creepy dude on horse squadron.
All right.
With some divine wrath.
All right. Put it in. It's a 20-foot burst. Okay. Great. Fortitude save. Fort save. 23. They fail.
Yeah, I think we should just try and kill Purple Guy first.
So they're going to take. Can you roll 4d10 damage?
I can. I'm also gonna plug this in just while I'm on the screen. I'm gonna heal myself for a little bit. And 4d10.
Yep. 18. All right. Nice job. Lynx, it is your turn. Also, your area
Alrighty.
damage looks like it was super effective.
Yay!
We have type advantage.
You do.
We're
Effectively,
protagonists.
Abby, you just took out 28 people.
Woohoo!
So you can now add an entire society and 28 to your
That
kill
only
count.
counts as one.
Don't do that. You'll accidentally summon an Oliphant.
Lord.
Lynx, you're up.
Lynx is going to take a bit of a different approach and run directly over here. And are these guys on top of a roof?
No, that's like a sand pit where a bunch of like guys were like training, like they were in a circle like punching each other.
I thought so. I just wasn't sure. Thank
Do
you.
some of them have their shirts off?
Yes.
Oh.
And they're all
I'm
attractive.
not
They have
asking
their
the
shirts
important
on.
questions.
And they're
Everybody
all
takes a
attractive.
little glam.
Are they playing
Respectfully.
some beach volleyball, maybe?
Did you say that they all have their shirts off?
Not all of them, just like the two that are fighting.
They're just out here having a good time.
Don't worry, they're playing. They're playing the beach volleyball with like children's heads or something because they're
Oh
evil.
Jesus.
We can look respectfully.
He'll throw 2 dread ampules into the crowd over there. That second one is absolutely gonna miss.
So the 14 will critically miss, but the 28 will hit.
Okay. Here is the damage.
12, 13.
So they will also be frightened 1.
18. Alright, it looks like you deal a fair amount of damage. But they do not go down.
Totally fine. I have no idea what frightened does, but I'm excited to find out.
It lowers their
Um,
attack by 1.
It's a debuff.
Okay.
Yes. And then these ones are going to...
They're gonna dance? They're gonna do like a little singing.
They're gonna do
singing
it.
Uh-oh, it's a unit of bards.
I was it's the bard division of the Megadian army.
No, they're going to spend
Hey,
they're going to spend
hey.
all 3 of their actions basically charging through all of you with halberds.
Mm.
So can
I'm sorry,
everyone
what?
make me a reflex saving throw?
Now, when you say everyone,
Everyone.
No, I
But-
can't.
So that is a failure. That's a success. You'll take half. Oh, have to
There
do
we
one
go.
for the NPC. That's a
Are we
success.
doing okay, bestie?
I mean, I'm hasted, so I'll have plenty of actions to do stuff. Also, I forgot
Success.
an important
Lynx, can I
ability.
get one from you too?
okay, wasn't sure.
Everyone but Ray for this one.
Reflex, right?
I'm totally
Awesome.
paying attention. and not looking
So
at tattoos.
everyone but Nim will take half. So Nim take 20. Everyone else take 10.
Gotcha.
All right, we're
And
you know what?
then
That. Oh wait, I
Chip.
already used my reaction round, so I can't do it
You're
again.
up.
All right, never mind.
you are up, Chip.
all right, and I have an extra action because I'm hasted, right?
You are hasted. You can use that action to
I'm
stride
a rat on
or strike.
espresso.
Yes, you are.
I
Alright.
too am a rat on espresso.
Espresso rat. It's the new
Better
pizza
than a rat, just a rat in a cage.
Fight all my rage.
Better than just a brick in the wall.
God, now I want to make a Radfoot Barbarian just to make the joke, despite all my rage. I'm
No,
just
I love
so-
Dib the Barbarian.
All right, I unfortunately saw Nim get hit with a bunch of stuff that last round, so I'm going to give her some healing.
Yeah, Nim got skewered
Okay,
by like
okay.
10 guys stabbing them with
I'm only down
halberds.
26.
Yes, you're sweet.
Yeah, I'm still going to hit you with it.
All right.
Heal me with your best
24.
shot.
Ah, nice.
So that's one action.
All right.
Second action, I am going to try and intimidate the purple unit.
Okay. Don't bother rolling it. They are immune.
Oh, wow, they're okay people. All right, so
Well,
that
it's
is
because
wasted
it's a
action.
full unit. Like, not all of them
Oh.
get scared and they're able... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't feel about missing my thing because I got battle cry. Technically, I get a free intimidate whenever we roll initiative.
Yeah. That's why I
forgot
didn't
to do it,
bother
but it
rolling.
turns out to be irrelevant. So I'm just gonna fan the hammer, I guess. Then I'm going to strategically assess purple,
Okay.
and then I'm going to make a pistol shot at them.
Fire at will.
27.
That will hit.
All right, so that'll be 9 normal damage and 5 piercing for a total of 14 damage.
Yeah,
they don't have resistance
your
anymore, too.
your single shot goes through 14 of them.
So
Jesus.
that's 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty hot.
Second shot.
You are all powerful.
Crit.
So Chip, they're all charging at you. You quickly dive to the side. You fire the gun, it bounces off the building, it ricochets off the building, and just goes through the line of them charging, finishing them off.
Oh, he has tenure.
I've seen the weak.
Yes, tenure.
Yeah.
I saw their weakness and exploited it.
Tenure intensifies.
Also, it's just
Intensifies.
because he's got haste on him. Chip is just like a little blur right now. Like,
The
thing in the
haste,
Matrix.
the haste is what gave your brain the time to mentally calculate where to fire that
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm moving fast. Everyone else is just moving really slow. Like,
It's like
It's
that.
like that scene from Over the Hedge.
I
where
was
the
thinking
squirrel
the
has
opening.
way too much caffeine.
I was thinking the cold opening
absolutely.
from that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The cold brew, cold
cold
brew, cold
brew.
open.
Yes, Ray, you're up.
we're all normal.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I use all 3 movement.
Yep. Well, right now you're in the middle of that group of soldiers. If you want to start beating on them,
Give him a little.
or if you want to get to your allies, you can do that too. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I go here.
All right. Ray moves for their turn. The wizard goes. They don't want to waste another spell slot on them. So they are going to fire a line of tentacles down Red.
He's bringing
As
in the dark side
basically-
of anime.
As basically like the tattoo ink, it basically goes off of their arm onto the ground, and it creates like these inky tentacles that just like start grabbing at this group.
Kinky.
Epic.
And they need to make fortitude saves. Yes, DC 27. Success.
Yike.
So they get a success, so they'll take half the negative damage, so 7. So they're going to take 3 negative damage. However, it's area damage, so that goes up by the amount, and that is enough to take out the remaining soldiers from that group.
Jesus.
We just came out literally guns blazing and
Mhm.
spells blazing.
Sweet Desna.
There are now
And fuel's
67.
blazing.
There are only 67 people left in this courtyard. Nim, you're up.
Holy shit.
You're like shouting to Ray, Ray, turn around and go back at the other ones.
Is
Yeah,
this a war
so
crime?
I'm gonna move. God, I really can only move 30 feet.
I mean-
maybe I'll move 60.
I mean, technically, most D&D and Pathfinder spells would be war crimes by our conventions.
It's very true.
Like fireball is just phosphorus.
Yeah.
Zone of Truth is low-key a war crime spell.
I'm
I
thinking
will
on a
not
truth.
here,
will
and
not be
I.
criticism.
No, we'll see a lot of war crimes in the second arc.
Oh God. Okay. And then I can't probably. Well, one, I can't move my spiritual weapon, my comet at all, but I can't hit blue from where I am yet.
Well,
can
keep in
I?
mind, I just put the tokens to give you a general idea. They have filled the entire courtyard. So, like, effectively...
Great. Okay.
Yeah,
then I'm
like,
gonna take my.
effectively,
my...
they're, like, here. You guys have basically been, like, this entire group of people have just come down onto all of you. And, like, there were 300 of them 6 seconds ago, and now there's only 67 left.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I'm going to delicately step over the absolute swath of bodies on the ground.
Yeah.
And see if I can't, sweep some more legs out from under people with my comet.
All right.
So if they could make a reflex save for me, that would be fantastic.
They got a 16.
That failed by 10, so critically.
Okay, so that'll double the damage. Okay, they're still... You just took out 28 people with that.
Okay, take out as non-lethally as possible.
Any,
Oh my god, yes!
Is that your turn,
Yes, that ends my turn.
all right, all
Nimbus
3 of
Avenger
their
and Amadeus
actions...
Saint Altair.
They're sending all 3 of their actions to run through basically all of you again, and now including Ray. Everyone make me a reflex save or take 20 damage.
You know what? I'll take the 20 damage on purpose.
Bestie!
Living
It's
dangerously, I
okay.
see.
Success.
Oh, I
Oh, for
failed that one.
fucking
Yes, you did.
blood vendetta, Jesus.
Uh-huh.
All right, and Ray, can I get your reflex save?
Yes.
God, I
I'm
hope
Matt
that you roll
failing
like
by
max
one.
damage on your blood vendetta and they critically fail. And like, yeah, that'd be cool.
That would
image.
be fantastic.
That'd be a very cool
Rolled a
image.
20.
All right, so everyone who got lower than 19 takes 20. Everyone who succeeded takes 10.
Bloop. Revenge.
She said bloop.
Nope.
DC 26 saving throw for the Wills. Will save. They got it, so they're only going to take 4. So 4 of them just start. 4 of them start to basically bleed, and they pass down. And then Cassandra, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use that good spell. What is it? I think Divine Wrath. Pretty sure. Let me just get to it. Load. Oh goodness. There we go.
All right, they're going to make a fortitude save.
Bam.
They'll succeed, so
Wow.
roll your 4d10 of damage, and they'll take half.
Fine.
6.
Ah.
9.
So much better.
So,
You know what? For added measure, I'm a shoot my arrow at him.
all right,
Why
fire.
not?
Take a shot at one.
Last. I'm still in spells. Why am I still in spells? Oh my goodness. Yupsy whoopsie. Is that it? That's it. I'm pretty sure.
27 will hit for 7. Your arrow goes through 7 of them.
Yeah.
All right, Lynx, you're up. There's only about 12 soldiers left.
He'll just fire twice then, honestly. Save the bomb.
Fair.
Save the bomb.
Yeah, save the bomb.
Both of those
It's
will
like
miss.
save the queen, but not.
Both of those miss. Chip.
Not Link's being useless.
Come on, Professor. You got this.
I'm slightly concerned about my... Do I still have haste on me?
Yes. It
All right.
lasts a minute.
I will use one of my hasted actions to step 5 feet.
Okay. You can do that.
I will hit Cassandra with a heal. 30.
Ooh.
Can't do that
puts
for...
me back up to max health. Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome. Though technically it's Dean now.
Yes, it is now Dean.
Oh yes, Dean.
I suppose I could be
Oh.
both simultaneously.
That
Professor
means you
Dean.
have to change your... Oh.
And then I'm going to study the unit, and then I'm going to put one shot into them.
All right, fire out.
Try
Will.
and get another ricochet.
Rikoshi.
Nope, I rolled a 1.
So you
What
try to
did
get
you
another
say,
ricochet, it just jams into the
Rikoshi.
spot that you fired at.
Well, I attribute that to shoddy Magnian architecture.
Yes.
Totally not my fault. I'm a professor. I can't be at fault.
Ray, you're up. These people have just tried to stab you with halberds.
I'm just gonna move.
Okay. Where are you moving to, Ray?
Here.
All right. The wizard's going to go. Not wanting to waste spells, they're going to electric arc. And they won't take any damage. Nim, you're up. Wow, these
Wow.
Magnians might actually get another turn.
They really said this is the last bastion.
We came out swinging, but no.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move. Gonna move another 30 feet. Let me see how far that can get me. Not very far. And use the comet to once again sweep the leg. So if they could make that reflex save.
Sure. And effectively, you each have 2 of them basically targeting you right now.
Gotcha.
20.
That fails, but not critically.
Okay.
So they take 4 damage, but maybe more because it's AoE. And then I'm going to...
And with that, you fire your comet through the remainder of them. And you have all taken out approximately 300 Magnians.
Fuck! Okay, well then with my final move, I guess I'm gonna move another 30 feet.
Your newest ally will kind of look at all of you and say, "Oh wow, you are all quite effective."
You could say the same thing about you.
It's a lot.
I mean, they've been putting their time in and doing their practical studying and the like.
Yeah.
Thank
Lynx
you, that
will
means
just-
a lot, but we should really get going!
Yes, point the way, if you will, our new friend.
Lynx is gonna walk up to the professor as the battlefield comes to a quiet simmer, and go, "I have a boo-boo, Dean Professor Nicholas Chip."
Dean Professor.
I'd be more than happy to help. Huzzah!
Oh, that's
Pretty-
perfect, actually. I think that's all my health.
Oh, there you
Ooh,
go.
Cassandra,
Hot and sexy.
Cassandra's gonna run up to Ray now that Ray's back. She's like, "Oh my gosh, Ray, are you alright?" She's gonna pick her up. It's like, "Did they brainwash you? Are you alright? Did they cut you up? Did they do something to your head? Are you normal? Are you I mean, your version of normal. Are you alright?"
Check the hairline for any suture marks.
Ray, quiet.
Oh,
And
They destroyed her. You know what?
they've destroyed her. Oh, Kiro.
older Ray makes her way across the courtyard now that the fighting's done. They kind of like scamper around the corner. It is, for our party, it is basically what would be a very young adulty Ray. So like imagine 25, 26 Ray.
Slightly
Ray,
more war
Ray
criminal.
just points and goes, "You guys remember my little sister?"
Odd time to bring that up now at all.
Good to see you all again.
Good to see you.
She big.
Yes, something accelerated aging experiments. Don't worry about it. You all want to get out of
Big.
here?
Horrible, terrifying. I hate that for you, but I'm glad you're okay. We were just informed that the Instrument of Woe, all of them, are being held here. And we can get them back, and the Magnians won't be able to use them on people, and that would be ideal.
Yes. And then she'll point towards that large central building again. Say, yes, they're being held in the commander's offices. Yes, Chip.
Before we proceed, we still have all of our equipment, right? Like nothing was taken from
Yeah,
us?
you still have all your stuff.
Magic earplugs. If we're going to where the things are.
We
And
should wear the things.
As she is pointing towards that building, something will happen. The moonlit sky will darken. As a large, sort of like looming shadow will fly over top of the main central building. It is
Oh
a
no. We're in a
huge.
boss arena.
It is a huge airship.
Oh.
Is it the one that has my staff?
Well, it's massive, and it's kind of like, so it's come down towards the top of the building, and you can see what's basically like a small dock that's been built on the top of the building, and you see people loading crates into that airship very quickly now.
We should probably interrupt that,
Yes.
Probably.
and I can get my stick.
I pull out of my coat the thing the telescope or the telescope I was using earlier and try and get a closer look at what's going on.
Yeah, there's a group of soldiers hurriedly loading crates into it, and basically standing there barking orders is Marshal Steelblock.
How far away is it?
It is at it's like at the top of this building, so it is. I don't want to do Pythagoras, so I'm just going to give you the exact things. 300 plus another 20, 40, 60, 80, so about 400 feet away.
Okay.
If it's Marshall, we might be okay.
Yes, it is Marshall is Marshall is like the one barking the orders to load them in, but he's doing so in a somewhat ineffective manner.
I can get up there and fast. Because I have airwalk.
Oh my god, me too.
Did you also prepare airwalk?
I did.
Are we airwalking? Are we just gonna like Satsuki Kieran like run up the side of the building right now, Cassandra?
Yes, towards the airship that is probably the Magnium flagship. That do it.
I am.
Fuck it. Why not?
Ray doesn't.
Okay,
the
say
only
what
one
you
who gets
say, say
the
what you say.
impulsive. I'm just going to. I'm hoping the haste is still with me.
The haste is still with you.
How long does it last?
A minute, so it'll go away it'll go away before anything.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
I will use all 4 of my actions then to move 100 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I guess here's my question for y'all. How do you want to proceed? The top of the building is currently being used as sort of like an airship dock. Keep in mind, for our oracles, not everyone in your party can fly up there easily. So if you go up there, you'll go up there alone.
Can I put Ray on my hip like a child?
No, unfortunately, you wouldn't have the carrying capacity to do so.
Like a precious baby.
Ray points to the professor and just goes, yeet.
Can we,
Yeet!
can we abuse the bag of holding?
We could probably abuse the bag of holding a little bit.
Wait, what's going on?
If we put both the professor and Lynx in the bag of holding, and Ray's got crazy speed, she might just be able to run up some stairs.
And good
Well-
thing I have these extra long drinking straws that could let us breathe while inside the sack.
Oh
Ray-
my god, it's like you magically prepared those.
Ray does know that there's a number of soldiers inside of that central barracks that are standing guard.
Would they stop her and her sister?
They've already been brought out, and the sounds of battle have been very loud. 300 people just got yeeted to the afterlife.
And I admittedly gun, and that's not quiet.
God.
Yeah.
Well, is there room for Ray in the bag?
I don't think it could hold that much.
So one thing we can do though, if you guys are going up, I could give you, just to help some of us at least, I can give you this
Hey.
grappling hook with a rope on it, which you could then just hitch onto the roof as you walk by.
I'm so stupid. I don't
Thanks for the
fucking
sub,
need
Stevie.
airwalk. I got a fucking winged armor. I can airwalk Ray. Cassandra can airwalk herself. We can grab Lynx and Chip in the bag, and we can all go.
Let's go!
I don't think we can get in the bag.
All right. Sure.
I think
I'm
you
pretty sure
can.
we can.
You and
Aw.
Lynx can.
We got a
Um,
subscription.
Yes, we did. Thank you, CB.
Thanks for subscribing, friend.
All right. Well, that dungeon I prepped is just going to go away now.
The curse of the DM, man.
Right?
Cassandra, up to you if you want to use an additional spell slot for the wizard.
He does not want to go with you.
He doesn't want to go with us?
He does not.
That's
He
fine.
said
He has a town of his vampire brethren to go back and protect.
That's fair. That's fair.
Aye, aye, Captain. All right. Ray, I pat you on the back and give you airwalk. Good to have you back
Oh,
with us. You can just
God.
run right up the side of the building. Have fun.
The monk has airwalk.
The monk
Oh,
has
boy.
airwalk.
The monk has airwalk. And then
Ray just goes up.
you gotta run. You can just run.
Up.
Up.
Ray, please. The spell does have a time limit.
Ray's going very slow.
Oh, Ray falling to her
They're
death.
walking hold Ray's hand, like,
Can I do some sort of perception check or medicine check to tell if there's anything wrong with Ray?
Yes,
It's
you can
called
make
air
a
walk,
medicine.
not air sprint.
So, diagnosing mental trauma is actually a medicine check.
Oh god.
Ray, what is your will save?
Ooh, that is a good question. Give me a second, I gotta make this
Because
bigger.
believe it or not, if you take the medic archetype, you gain the ability to basically heal mental trauma as a single action.
Jesus.
I mean, I did take a seminar put on by the guidance counselor.
Yes.
Oh my god, if there is anything from Pathfinder that I wish was real in real life.
So what it
would be
mechanically
that.
does is it lets you end a mental condition on someone. So like you can get rid of frightened, you can get rid of paranoia, you can get rid of like all of that.
I think you just gotta beat a 14.
Yeah, so you have to beat a
Okay.
24 with your medicine check.
Okay.
27.
Cool. So there's something that has clearly messed with Ray on an emotional level.
Hmm.
Don't dab. Don't dab it away.
Not sure exactly what to do about that.
Ray's going one step at a time.
Sandra,
Okay.
hold your hand. We're right
Right.
here. You guys. It's
I
okay.
understand that you may have gone through some things while we were separated, Ray, but if all this time spent with you has taught me anything, I think you would find a great deal of catharsis from, punching things.
No punch. Walks.
Oh my god, she's dead.
I just quietly hand her the emotional support familiar.
As you guys are walking up the side of this building in plain view,
I'm running along the ground.
Not
Such a
Will
bad
suddenly
idea.
figuring out a way to make this awful.
no, I'm not making this awful. It's just you guys are running up the side of a building in plain view of this. You just see Marshall Steelblock just be like, yes, quickly, all of you, collect the next set, get them in, quickly, quickly. And they basically get a bunch of people into the airship. They say, all right, you guys have loaded in everything we need you to load in. Get to your stations. I'm going to get things sealed up here. And he's going to start to slowly shut that back door.
Oh,
Oh, that's our cue. Let's go.
We gotta go. All right, I'm.
Yeah, I'll pick up Ray with my not pick her up since we both have one off. I'll be like, come on, let's go this way. I've got caramel treats.
I'm gonna tap that rune, and I have a minute of flight, so I'm gonna use it. You're in the bag. You're in the bag. We have links and chip in the bag.
Okay, I am small, I guess.
And
Yeah.
I'm homebound. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
You just see the older Ray kind of standing on the
Later,
ground.
figure out exactly
like-
what's wrong.
Be
my
careful.
hotter older sister, she's down there. She's
Well,
down there.
younger
in
older
the
sister.
crowd.
Ray,
Yeah, my
don't
younger
feel
sister.
bad about this. This isn't your fault.
Are you coming? You should come.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a researcher now.
Good for her.
And I'm homebound.
I love it for you.
Get somewhere safe.
That's the plan. And yeah,
Little rat head sticking out of a bag.
you guys run into the illustrious.
We're doing great.
Well, the equivalent of the illustrious, basically. It's-
I was gonna say,
yeah,
I was like,
it's not
the
the
Viator
illustrious.
on this
It's
thing?
very similar in build, but it's the Magdian version of it.
Gotcha.
I'm interested that you went there first. I would have assumed they stormed the ship, killed everyone, and took it.
So, team,
But I'm glad they didn't do that.
hi, you guys can make your way into what is the lower decks.
Nice.
Marshall Steelblock is kind of standing there as you guys all make your way up to it and get in, and like you unload the bag. He finishes sealing the door. He says, "We've loaded the instruments. We are on our way to Brightle. That is our first target."
Ooh.
Your first target?
Yes. They point towards the vampire town that you guys can get a view of in the porthole, and you can notice that basically all of its people appear to be soulless husks just standing outside of their homes.
Ooh.
The instruments worked too well with my father's addition of an amplification device.
Are Chip and I still in the bag?
Yeah, you guys have gotten out at this point. My
Is that
father...
you doing that sound music?
No, I think there's a helicopter.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
those are
will.
in my
It's
building.
got cool sound effects.
Yeah, it's
Right.
This is
It's a
what the
sound
illustrious
effect.
sounds like. It's definitely not just Los Angeles air traffic searching for someone.
My
doing
father
something
intends
naughty.
to use the instruments on the entirety of Brightle as the
Ooh.
opener to his war.
No, thank you.
Not in my first term as dean, I'll have you know.
So you've accepted the position?
We can talk about that later.
Fair
It's
enough.
a
Fair
low
enough.
priority at the moment.
It's a low priority. We can't allow that to happen.
I cannot openly help you.
That's fine. You held the
Can
door
you
open.
non-openly help us?
However, what I can do is this. We are currently on deck 4. There are a number of decks. I've not been on this ship very long. Above us, leading up to the bridge where my father has the instruments of woe and his amplification device basically centered. There is a deck below here. On this deck, I will take my men, and we are going to stay on that deck, patrolling it. If you come down to that deck, we will have to kill you.
But if we go up to the deck with the amplifier on
But
it,
if you continue to go up to the decks towards my father, my men and I have plausible deniability.
Sounds good to me.
fair enough. All right. And the instruments are all down here, so he doesn't have access to
The
them,
instruments
does
have been brought up to him in his amplification room on the bridge. They are all being held up there, along with the collection of occult artifacts my father has collected. The bridge itself is almost a museum of occult artifacts. It is brimming with occult power.
he? Okay.
Just double checking. Is this or is this not the ship where the will staff is?
This is the ship where that staff is.
Is this ship?
Yes.
Oh.
Right now, this is just called the flagship. The Magdians are very sort of like to the point of naming things. There's no like fancy name.
Right.
The power source for the flagship is directly attached to the bridge.
Interesting.
Power source.
Good to know for no particular reason.
Oh god. Okay. Okay.
There is one last thing I can do to help you all. He gets out a pack and he hands you each a minor healing potion.
Oh. Thank you.
No worries, that is what I have for ration for myself. But otherwise, it will be up to you. The next deck is largely a sort of recreation deck. The one above us. It contains a sort of large gathering hall for soldiers to meet, as well as a locker room of sorts, a library, and the mess.
Library?
I'd love that for you, Cassandra. But is there perhaps
it's-
just like an emergency staircase that goes?
Vents, perhaps?
Unfortunately, this is a...
Ray looks at them and goes, Scorpion.
Scorpion?
Scorpion people.
Yes,
I
and?
mean, Ray.
That's it. That's all she says.
Unfortunately, this airship is built very much like a mobile fortress. Its layout is purposely long-winded to prevent intruders from being able to take it.
Naturally.
You
What?
have, for lack of a better term, an up-air battle ahead of you.
Ha.
Scorpion people.
Okay.
Yes, it's funny joke.
It's funny joke.
I have a rather stupid plan. But if we are all out of options, it might be an option. But I would love to hear your guys' opinions first. Like your ideas, because I would rather not.
Oh, thanks for the villain point. Echoes of
No,
echoes.
no,
Point! Yes! Those are my favorite.
Rude. I mean, it sounds like we just need to clear the ship and go up and, fight the general of the Megdian army. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll be
Technically,
fine.
the High Commander Magdia itself.
I place a hand on her elbow because, again, I cannot reach her shoulders. I have every confidence in us.
Normally I would too, but she picks up Ray and just holds her out. We need to find a way to fix this. She said no punch. We all heard that, right?
Maybe she's talking about the drink? I mean, there isn't any around.
I doubt that.
I can't imagine. I mean, listen, I know it's unlikely, but it's more likely than her talking about not punching something.
No punch.
No punch.
I turn to our friend Mr. Steele and say, "Please tell me you can fix her. You had a sorcerer
Wiggle,
time."
I
Take it
mean,
around, hear something rattling.
Lynx is gonna walk up to Cassandra and just place his hands under Ray's little arms and plop her on the floor
Oh,
and just put a stop to all this. There's nothing we can do about this right now.
ooh.
We are running out of time.
Oh, Marshall, approximately how long until we get to Bright Hall?
by morning. He plans to attack during the morning rush hour when things are busiest in the city.
Insidious.
Fucking evil. And what time is it right now?
It is currently like 9 p.m., so pretty early evening.
Okay.
Or afternoon
All right.
for some of the people in this game.
So we have roughly 12 hours.
Yes.
10 to 12 hours.
You have roughly
Okay.
12 hours.
We can do that. We can do that.
Ray, do you think you can muster up some energy for this, and we
Ray-
can help you through this later?
Ray's quiet.
I know this is a lot to ask, but we don't have a choice right now.
Ray doesn't answer.
It's okay.
There is an option if that one has lost their will to fight.
We're not sending her back down there.
He will reach into a bag he has on his side and he'll pull out what appears to be a sort of arcane rune-encoded rod.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Absolutely not.
Put that back in the bag.
Puts the rune,
What
puts
does
the
that
rod
do?
back where it came from.
I imagine it might be some sort of raid control rod.
From whence it came!
Ray's on the floor just staring at the ceiling.
They are.
Cassandra will wipe some of the drool away from the side of Ray's mouth.
Lynx will roll his eyes a little bit, but acquiesce and kneel down next to her and ask if she wants a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Are
And
there...
then he'll
She's
say,
not
like, he'll
catatonic.
just kind of like, hop around on his knees and just like motion for her to hop on his back.
Ray just kind of slowly goes and slumps on his back.
Can I do another medicine check?
Yeah?
Lynx will
No. This one only got a 20.
Lynx will connect his
Thank you.
or connect Ray's hands together around the front of him and hold on to her that way.
Have fun, guys. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. He might give her a bomb at some point tonight.
Just kind of rolls along the floor with one finger, like, no.
Marshall, that rod, are there other, soldiers on this ship
I
that...
only know the platoon I brought.
Perhaps we should take it just in case.
It can only be
Okay.
coded to one. It's sort of a singular ray rod.
So it's an attunement situation, so it's
Yes.
probably not worth taking. Thank you, then.
Angular sensation.
Every little step she takes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
One day we'll play a one-shot where we all play bards.
Terrible.
Yes, please.
That would
Battle of
be-
the bands.
Battle of the bands.
This is fun. I'm having a great time. The time you need for Ray to come, this is gone. This is gone.
Sandra wants to do one final test for Ray. She goes, Ray, look, a child!
Nothing.
She's wise to our tricks.
Merle, sit on her shoulder and
The most Ray can muster is like a. And
With hoot sweet nothings in her ear.
hoot sweet
he like
nothings.
snuggles onto Lynx though.
Oh.
She needs the emotional support more than I do right now, which is saying something. All right, let's.
Do we have just the one course ahead of us, I suppose? Putting aside Ray for the moment, are we just going to, steamroll our way through the ship?
Yes.
I think that's the only option we have.
I do have one possible alternative, although I don't know how smart it might be.
What's that?
Well, we can assume since they're working with the Treladarians and have been for a while, if I were to be escorted to the bridge, saying that I have seen their of my ways and Treladar sent me over to assist with the instruments, perhaps I could cause some havoc on the bridge and allow you some more time to get through. And also maybe I could get my stick.
The only problem with that is, then
Yeah,
if
yeah,
things
let's see.
go sideways, we still have an entire floor of living combatants now behind us.
True.
That's true.
I'm sorry to say, but we may literally have to clear the ship of opposition to make the odds more even for ourselves.
I
It's
think
time
that
to
we should
tip
cross that
the
bridge when we come
scales.
to it.
Sorry?
It's time to tip the scales.
Alia acta est. The
Yes.
die have been cast.
Okay. All right.
Let's go!
Alright, so you guys are
Says
going
the
to...
person who's not interacting.
Are y'all
Ray
going...
just kind of like slumped over my back. Let's go!
Give her a tiny little university football team flag. Go Brightall. I don't know, something that begins with B. Bugbears.
Bright Hall Honey Badgers.
Right.
I like that.
Is...
Yeah.
Look at that team spirit.
We stand.
Well, do we want to, I suppose, at least we could try the method, and if, things go at any point wrong, we could have a code phrase that we use that we just, we believe that, things have gone sideways, and then that's the signal to just let loose the dogs of war, so to speak. Or rats of war, I suppose.
Souls of war.
I will follow whatever lead is given.
So,
So,
are you all progressing up to basically the first floor?
I think so.
Alright,
can
so...
we do it a little stealthy so we can just kind of like...
Yeah, make me a stealth check. To see how
Oh god,
quietly
I
you
forgot,
make
I'm
your
probably
way
terrible at stealth.
to the bulkhead.
Actually, no, I did put some stuff in the stealth.
Yeah, you have a bonus, I think.
I think I'm thinking of another character.
24.
31, I'm as quiet as a mouse.
Right? Nice.
Hey, wait a second. That's a joke. Sorry, I'm looking at my feet.
Cassandra
No,
had
no, no,
No
no.
worries.
Lynx, jokes are funny. Self burn.
You got me there.
That it.
I could have sworn I had some sort of modifier. I need to roll a stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do I need to roll one? Roll.
Hey,
one
not
for
that
my
actually.
stealth?
We all got above 20. 2 of us got above 30.
Yeah, you guys managed to make it to this steel bulkhead quietly. And you managed to get a peek into the next room before you enter into it.
Oh, those are some big boys.
So this appears to be a sort of entry hall, sort of like a sort of central meeting area. And sitting behind two large desks are two of these creatures in Magnian
Oh,
military fatigue.
Scorpion.
Shift C. They look like that, except they have scorpion
Oh
bodies.
no, they're hot.
Everyone in this world's
Hey,
hot.
people.
Everyone in this world is hot.
Every-
That is true.
I mean, oof, the Gob Squad.
Mhm.
Scorpion people, I warned you.
So, what marching order would you guys like to enter into this room in?
Lynx is gonna follow up the rear because he's gotta make sure Ray doesn't get hit by anything.
Yeah, you got a baby on the back.
Alright, so
You know, I have a few distance spells if you want to pass her off to me and go in.
Also, as we're sitting there, the professor just seems to realize something, and then he jabs himself with his needles because I realize I'm down 38 health points, so
Ooh.
27, that's better.
how
would've been nice
does
about half
the
an hour
way
ago.
I've put you into this room look for all of you?
That works for me.
Does that work for everyone?
Oh, we're on that side. I was looking at the other side of the room.
Hindenburg this bit.
I know, chat's on one tonight. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
have
God,
the
Gary.
best tabletop RPG chat on Twitch. And if you want to join this community, don't forget to follow our channel if you haven't already followed. When you do, a frog will hop across the screen and welcome you to our frog army.
It's real cute.
It is.
They're good frogs.
But
They
yes,
are good
as
frogs,
you
that
all
is
make
true.
your way into this bulkheaded room, these soldiers know you're not supposed to be there.
Why am I in
Well,
the front?
yeah.
We roll for initiative.
Why am I in the front?
Will asked if we like this order.
I did ask.
But I'm gonna remember my ability, Will.
Hey, Matt, thanks for the raid. Our party has just made their way into the final dungeon of this meta arc.
In the sky.
Yeah, and Sage Advice, thanks for the follow. And we're
Yay.
just rolling initiative as they're fighting some Magdian sentries that look like this.
Will, which one's the one that rolled the 30?
Give me a second. The one on the right.
I am going to flash him my most imperious, quiet in the classroom look, and I'm
Okay.
going to attempt to intimidate him.
Roll me
Terrible.
intimidation check. A 35.
35.
That will critically succeed on their will DC.
Succeed?
Critically succeed.
Oh, hold on then.
So they shit their pants and die.
Well, they don't. They have a
Actually-
scorpion. They have a
actually-
scorpion body, so they're not wearing pants.
So they just
Will, this is an important question. You say they critically fail,
They
yes?
critically failed.
What level is he?
Level 8.
Is he lower than us?
He is your level.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Because if he's lower, he flees for a round.
Oh yes,
I
send
am
them
really
running.
scary.
Send them running through a populated enemy ship. Chip. I love it.
Well, no, he'll only be running for one round because then he'd just turn around.
That's fair. But
He'd
yeah.
just lose some action.
So he's frightened 1 or 2, Chip.
He is just. Actually, I'm not. This has never worked before.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Awesome. And then
Well-
Ray, can you roll initiative for me, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Critical success. Target becomes frightened too. He is super scared of me.
He
He
is.
knows he's getting an F.
He is super scared. I'm going to put 2 symbols on
Like,
him.
see me after class.
Also, thanks for the follow, Sour Dragons. Enjoy. Welcome to the Frog Army.
Frog!
Alrighty, so
You'll be issued your lily pad soon.
yes. Technically, enemies go first in the case of a tie. So yes, number 1 is up, and it is afraid. It is definitely afraid of you, Chip. So it's not going to go after you. It's going to run over to here. It's going to stride. How many feet does it get? It's 45.
Why do
It's
I
going
feel
to
like I'm gonna
stride.
look up treat poison?
It's going to stride twice to there, because you will need to get to there. And it is going to take a stab at Cassandra first.
Can he reach me?
Yes, he can. He has a 10-foot reach with their stinger.
I don't like that.
23 to hit you.
That does not hit. That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
There you go,
Level
Cassandra.
8, mother truckers.
Then in that case, that is that one's turn, as I have to stride twice to get there. Ray, it is your turn. There's a large
Let's
scorpion.
go!
What do you want to do, Ray?
Ray moves
Where are you moving to, Ray?
all the way somewhere where I take up 3 turns.
All right. Lynx.
I want to believe she just hopped off my back to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, absolutely
Yeah,
used my
probably.
shoulders and just propelled forward.
Lynx, you're up.
Sure, okay. I forgot that I rolled that high.
You did. You rolled very well today.
The one that's approaching us is the one that's frightened, right?
Yes, this one is frightened too. Well,
Okay.
frightened 1 now because of the turn game.
Oh, good for him. You know what? Good for him. Oh, that's far. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna disengage
nice.
with my first action for 5 feet.
Okay, so take a 5-foot step.
I'm just measuring, sorry.
No worries.
And then I'll move here for the second action.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, oh, I fucked up. Excuse me. Right here,
Okay.
because that's 35. And from there, I'm going to hurl all over the floor. I'm gonna hurl a dread ampule at this bad boy.
All right. A 26 will miss.
What?
Bestie, I ain't like that.
Okay.
Oh no.
It'll still deal 2 mental splash damage.
There we go.
He is still standing.
I'm scared.
Anything else, Lynx?
No, I want to save these 0 points just in case.
Fair enough.
That's all 3 of my actions.
Then Chip, you are up. You are stuck between.
Action first. I would like to do a knowledge check to try and figure out some stuff about these individuals.
Sure, make me a. Technically, this is a beast, so it's a nature check.
Okay. 30. I'm not going to say I'm rolling well tonight because then I'll doom myself.
True.
So you get 2 questions about a Magdian sentry.
Okay. I would like to know if it has any immunities.
It does not have any immunities.
Does it have any resistances?
It has no resistances.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good
Okay.
to know. I will then strategically assess him and all his buffy scorpionness,
Fair enough.
and then I will attempt to hit him with a strategic pistol shot.
Fire it.
28.
Ooh, 28. 28 will just nick through their armor for 17.
And I will give Cassandra my shared stratagem. So if you make an attack that you actually have to roll an attack for, they will count as flat-footed to you.
I like that. I like that.
Though actually, I'm going to double check that to make sure it's not just melee.
Fair
It
enough.
might just be melee.
And then is that your turn, Chip?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, then we'll go to the other sentry. Since they have a new target, they're going to stride right up to there for 1 action. And then
No, it is just an attack, so you're good.
They're going to take a stab at you with their stinger. 29.
Uh-oh.
Does that hit?
Probably.
I would assume that hits you, Lynx, right? Cooper, you there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were targeting me for some reason. Yes, that hits me.
Yep, so that'll be 18 piercing damage, and I need you to make me a fortitude save against poison.
Sorry, I have no idea why I thought you were targeting Matt.
No worries.
Fortitude.
That is a failure, so you're going to take 2d6 poison damage, so take 4 points of poison damage on top of the 18 piercing. And you're enfeebled
22.
1.
I'd like to use a hero point. and roll even worse.
Well, there you go. Enfeebled 1, 4 points of poison damage. And they still have one more attack, so they're going to take a snap at you with their pincer. 18.
Enfeebled 1.
That will probably not
18
hit.
is not going to hit.
Perfect. Then it is now Nim's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use Reach Spell and Electric Arc, both of them.
Okay. I'll make 2 reflex saves. I'll start with the one beside Lynx, and then I'll do the one beside you. Lynx, you. Both will
They
fail.
both fucking fail.
Nice.
The best cantrip in the game.
The best cantrip in the game.
Also,
Oh,
just
look at
probably
that.
looks pretty cool.
Look at that,
It
like,
just-
95% damage. I love that for you.
It's really hot and sexy.
Yeah.
You love
Ooh,
to see it.
I see, and that's my whole turn.
All right, Cass, you're up.
Ooh,
Um,
well, see, I don't want to use too many of my spells, but I don't think you know what? Let's see if I can daze the dude in front of me with a nice little cantrip.
Sure thing. It's a will save. They critically fail.
Oh, you love to see
I've
it.
never gotten this far before. I don't know what that means. They're
What
stunned
a
one.
move.
They are
They
stunned
lose
one.
an action.
So they're going to lose an action and take 6 damage.
Awesome. Love to see that. And then with my last action, I don't know if it would give me any advantage, but I'm gonna shoot him
All
with
right.
my longbow.
Abby,
He's
what level of
flat-footed to
spells
you.
can you cast now?
Hmm?
What level of spells can you cast now? What's your
Fourth
highest level
level?
spell slot?
My highest spell slot is 4th level spells.
Okay, so roll me another 2d6.
Oh yeah, cantrips are automatically heightened.
cantrips automatically heighten, and you don't have that one inputted correctly. It's another 8 damage on top of that.
Yay!
Ooh.
And then the 32 will hit, but will not crit for 11.
Yay!
Oof, you have their
Very hot.
full attention on their turn. It is now their turn. They're
Oh.
going to stab you with their stinger. 35 to hit you, Cassandra.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, Lynx has got a question.
Oh, Lynx, what's your question?
I'm enfeebled 1 and poisoned?
Yes.
Okay.
Cassandra, does a 35 hit you? Does it crit you?
I don't know.
What is your AC?
25.
It crits you.
That'll crit you.
So you can take 34 points of damage for me.
Okay.
And I
And
need
I
you
healed you recently, didn't I?
I don't.
Not
Not
recently.
before we
Oh.
came in.
before we came up here. And I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Has it? Well, the salient question, I suppose, is has it been more than 10 minutes?
It's been more
Oh,
than
yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
The
And-
only person you can't heal right now is yourself, which is
What to do?
not great.
And you're
Wow.
going to take 9 poison damage, and you're enfeebled 1.
If I roll higher, does that not happen?
You'd have to get a 24.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Go for it.
Wow.
Boom. And you are not poisoned. You won't take that 9 damage. You won't be enfeebled. With their second
You know what?
attack.
This motherfucker drew blood. Blood vendetta.
Oh, sure. Go for it. Use it.
I'm unhappy.
Love it.
Lynx flopped so
26.
Cassandra could stride.
They will fail. So they'll take that and the persistent bleed.
Woohoo! That's it. That was me.
Well, they still have one more attack this turn, and they're going to use their pincer to try to get you now too, and they'll critically miss.
Oh, love to see it.
Shy.
I just gotta do that.
I'm going to see if they
Right,
get
well-
out of their persistent bleed. They do not. And Shy, you're up.
Ray moves there.
All right. Is that
That's
your
my
turn?
turn.
Perfect. Lynx, you're up.
I honestly was expecting Ray to do a little bit more than that, like maybe something stupid.
Ray is not
I
emotionally
lost my
here
train of
right now.
Yeah, she is not here right now, man.
I may have really messed up Ray last week, Chad. If you want to check out that.
May
pod.
have. She doesn't
I
want
mean,
to punch thing.
You did stick a whole slug in her ear.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that
In
is
her
true.
brain.
Yeah.
You said these were beasts, right? Like they're not human.
They are human, but they're classified as beasts.
Oh, interesting.
Listen, I messaged Will before, and I was like, "We're gonna take a step back if that's okay. You
It's
didn't
like-
say no." So
I mean, who am I to say no to what your character is feeling?
All three of those are targeted on this man,
On which man? The one directly in front of you?
directly in front of me.
So the first one hits, the second one misses, the third one misses.
I'm gonna re-roll the second one just because I have a slew of hero points.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Is it worse? Probably.
It is
It's
worse. It's not a critical miss, but still a miss.
Okay.
So roll your damage for the first one.
Yep. And the splash damage. Oh my god, I have so many tabs. I'm sorry.
No worries.
That's 8 additional splash damage.
Yep.
For the 2 misses.
All right.
Which is, sorry, I'm really not here tonight myself. That's 19 total fire damage.
Perfect. They take it all. All right. Next up, we have Professor Nicholas Chip.
Here's a question for everyone, and I think I feel kind of bad about this. Have I been doing that I can do the medicine thing like once every 10 minutes?
I think
Or is
so.
it an hour, have I been saying?
It's 10 minutes.
You have been doing 10 minutes, and I'm so sorry. I am not used to hitting things. I'm also going to impose debilitating bomb. Before I forget, because I literally have not hit anything today.
It's all good.
So that'll proc flat-footed on this
This
target.
one. Perfect. All right, Chip, continue.
Because I don't know where I got this idea. I think I can only do my medicine once per hour per person.
You can only do you have continual healing?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, well. If you don't have that feat, yeah, you're once per an hour, so.
Yeah, so I think I can only thus heal the people in the party I haven't healed yet, which I think
It's not
might
that
at this
many.
point just be Ray.
Yep.
I think it is.
All right, so
Gotcha. No worries.
but I have other methods to protect.
We're
them
holding up,
better.
and we have hella potions, y'all. Do not forget
it's
about
a
your
hella potion.
potions.
Yeah.
Will gave us hella potions last session, so
I'm just gonna keep focusing on this guy in front of us. I would like to do another knowledge. I can't do another knowledge check, can I?
You can, it's just a higher DC.
Yeah, I'll try one more. I just want to know if they have any weaknesses.
What?
No, never mind.
They have one weakness: the blood of a 32-year-old man who has never seen the sun.
Oh, so Matt.
I almost was insulted by that, but that's actually a little younger than I am, so that's.
I know.
it's a compliment.
Fair enough.
I can't believe Matt just became Katya for half a second. He really said 32? No, honey, try 34.
All right, so continue.
So I am just going to then strategically assess the big old scorpion man in front of me.
Fire at will.
Try and find the bullet wound I put him in before, and try and get a double one in there.
If you crit, I'll
Nope.
say no. Unfortunately, no. You fire it, and it kind of bounces off the side of the airship and goes wide. All
Shoot
right.
a hole in the wall.
Lynx's friend is up now.
Oh boy.
They're
Oh,
going to
best
actually
friend.
start with a pincer attack on you. 35.
That's gonna crit.
Okay, take 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Take 36 points of damage.
Okay.
Then, as part of that attack, they're going to also grab you.
Oh my god.
And then with their last action, they're going to constrict you. Can you make me a fortitude save?
I sure can.
Zolom has entered the chat.
28 is a success, so you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the Scorpion Man squeezes you with their pincers.
How you doing there?
I'm going to enjoy
Ow.
drinking your blood. And Nim, it's your turn.
Lynx will give him the finger and tell him to fuck off.
Oh, can you
I love
roll
that.
your persistent fire damage on him?
Oh, what about fire damage?
Your persistent fire damage from your Alchemist Fire?
Oh. I was like, wait, oh no, did I make him berserk? And then I realized it was persistent because I hit something.
You hit something.
So that is, I think it's just a flat 2 for Alchemist Fire. All of these have a different recipe, sorry.
No worries.
Yes, it is 2 fire persistent. So that's just another 2 damage.
Okay, they're still standing. Cassandra, you... Oh, sorry, Nim, it's your turn.
It's me.
I know it's not.
I almost
Yeah,
skipped.
I'm gonna make it real quick. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn. Reach spell, electric arc. Let's
Alright,
go.
I'll do the
Ooh,
one
minimum
beside
damage,
you
you
first.
succeeded.
And then Cooper. They both succeed, so they'll both take 6.
Yep. That did not work as well for me this time.
It did not. They were ready for it.
Yeah. Fair
Cassandra,
enough.
you're up.
Shock me once, shame on you. Shock me twice.
Technically, they still got shocked.
I'm just gonna shoot 3 times and hope for the best. Let's see what happens.
Fire at will.
Number 1. Number
Misses.
2.
Misses.
Number 3.
Misses.
I'd like to point out that these guys have a decently high AC, so
Yeah, they
Yep.
do.
maybe stuff that doesn't require hitting.
All right.
That's why I've been using stuff with
Well,
the reflex thing.
They don't like getting tased, so they're going to attempt to pincer Nim for a natural 1. They'll
Delightful.
try to pincer Nim again for 23 to hit.
Just kidding.
Yeah, that will hit exactly.
Okay,
Just
take
kidding. I take back
22.
what I said.
Take 22 bludgeoning, and then they're going to use their last action to grab Nim in that pincer. Ray, you're up.
Okay, Ray will do something. She'll move here and get into stance and then yeet herself onto the Scorpion Man.
All right.
Fighting that
So you'll
slug
get into
so
stance,
hard.
and then you'll do your 2 action yeet yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so unfortunately both of those will fail, so like they'll just bat you off with their tail.
Well, your heart's not in it quite yet.
That's fine. Ray's just on the floor now. She's just like, I tried.
Lynx, you're
An
up.
attempt was made.
As a free action, I hope I'm gonna give like a kind of like cough up blood a little bit and go, nice job, Ray.
Ray just is laying back on the floor looking up at the ceiling.
Oh, you're poisoned. Okay, I need to make sure I do your poison at the end of this turn. Okay, Cooper, continue.
Oh, thank you. I actually forgot I was. I'm also enfeebled 1, and I'm pretty sure that one is -1 to hit with rain.
-1
or
to hit
dex
with
mods.
strength attacks, so you're fine with your bombs.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool,
you're
cool.
fine.
Perfect. Delightful.
That might be
Yeah,
wrong.
enfeebled is all strength stuff, so you should be fine.
I feel stupid for not writing these down, but the more that I remember Roll20 not cooperating with me, the more I realize why I didn't write them down. But I'd like to chug one of these bad boys.
Oh, I have that written down.
It's 68
I-
plus 20.
Apparently have it written down. 68 plus 20.
Yeah.
Roll20 not being super cooperative with me today.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's 28, 48 health.
I'm gonna take this time to get some agua.
Go for
I
it.
love that.
Water
for
is
you.
good for
Stay
you.
hydrated.
Drink water. Get hero points.
Water, we don't know her.
Alright, so you healed
I
yourself with 2 actions. You have 1 left.
Oh shit, that's 2 actions?
Yep, 1 to draw,
You
1
have to pull it out and drink it.
Even though I'm an alchemist?
Yeah, it's not a bomb. You have a quick bomber.
Fuck.
You're like, what is
Okay.
this thing that's not a bomb?
That's
Ugh.
totally fair. That's totally fair. Damn it. There goes my gambit.
Huh?
In that case, I'll quick bomb. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna drink an antidote.
Okay. Well, you draw the antidote.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
this
want, I can maybe help you with that. because medicine is useful for more than just healing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How do you mean by that? I'm curious.
Like medicine, you can actually use a thing called tree poison.
Ah. Man, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had to use something that isn't a bomb that I feel so spoiled now.
Oh, to be fair, even getting a success on the thing, it just gives you a bonus to your next save against the poison. So if you can,
I know.
yeah.
I'm not confident in making the save.
Okay, then I will help.
That's fine.
So you can use your other action for something else if you want.
All right. Then I'll rescind the antidote action
Fair.
and just go for an acid flask
Okay.
for fun.
That will
Wow.
hit and crit because of Ray's threatening.
Ooh. Wow.
16,
Much poison, such flask.
24
You
points.
love to see it.
Oh, acid, sorry. Much acid.
Nice job, Lynx.
Thank you.
I lied. I didn't get water.
What'd you get?
I heard that.
Yes,
Chip,
Donkey
you're up.
Pappy. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Now,
Fuck it up,
Shy,
fuck it up,
don't
fuck it up,
spill
fuck it up.
this one.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, it got all over me yesterday.
Yeah, it did. Chip.
Oh, sticky.
Does
Oh.
the splash damage double as well?
Yes, I doubled it.
Perfect, thank you.
And then
thank you.
Lynx, can you make me a fortitude save?
I absolutely will, and I'm going to impose. I also just noticed this on Debilitating Bomb,
Mhm.
but they have to fail a fortitude save. I don't know how I missed that for literal
Oh.
months.
22.
That is a fail.
Cool.
Yeah! Retroactive success.
That's
I
fine.
feel so bad that I've like basically been cheating this whole time.
Yeah, it's all good. We're a pretty casual
Listen.
game here.
I'm
did it.
trying.
30 is a success. You are no longer poisoned.
Well, that changes my turn.
I love
Yes.
that for you,
Chip, you're up.
Thank you so much.
What would you like to do?
Demon Cat.
Me?
Yeah.
I am going to use one action. Well, actually, no. First, I will strategically assess my normal scorpion target,
All right.
and then I will attempt to shoot him
Fire at will.
because he is a bad man. 30.
Hits.
So that'll be a total of 9 damage and 7 precision damage, so 16 damage in total.
All right.
I will give Cassandra the ability to hit them flat-footed for next turn,
Okay.
and then I will use my remaining action to pull out my greater healing potion for whoever needs to grab it from me, perhaps, or I need it to someone.
All right.
The
So
dispenser of healing.
they're going to
potion.
use their first action to maintain their grab on you, Lynx. Then they're going to use their second action to constrict you, to squeeze you some more. So make me another fort save.
I believe in you.
I'm not sure if I do. I feel like my luck is about to run out.
Yeah, DC
And I
24
do
fort.
have a get out of death free card for one of you.
Where is it? There it is.
What? Ooh.
Yep, my luck has run out.
That is a failure. Take 16
I
bludgeoning.
would like to use a hero point.
You can.
I did it.
Oh.
That is a success.
There you
Take 8 bludgeoning.
Sure thing.
And then with their one attack that they'll get this turn, they're going to stab you with their stinger. 36.
Oh, that's gonna crit.
34
Good thing you took
points.
that healing potion.
Oh my god.
And make me a fortitude save against the poison.
God damn it. Okay. 28, and then fortitude save. I'm literally yo-yoing. I am back to the same HP value I was.
Success,
like,
you're
2
not
turns
poisoned.
ago. Sweet.
Roll me your fire persistent fire damage,
Uh,
and they're no longer on
that
fire.
is 2 fire damage, and they're no longer on fire. The acid damage I think needs to be rolled too.
Yes.
Or is that a
It's
is that a
just got
sweeping success?
Broken potion glass all over them and various chemicals.
No, it's the acid as well. So roll the acid damage.
Nothing has ever lived long enough for me to hit it twice.
That's fair. Roll
Which
the acid damage, Lynx.
Truly, not entirely sure is a testament to 7 acid damage. Is a testament
Perfect.
to our party's damage or my inability to hit things.
All All right.
We're doing great.
Nim, you're up.
I mean,
So
We've done
I'm
worse.
currently pinced at the moment, I believe.
Yes, you were grabbed.
he's clamped
Does that inhibit my ability to do things?
No, it does not.
Just
Yes.
movement.
It just movement. you
Just
can't move.
movement. Okay, then I think I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon, and try to smack this motherfucker off of me.
All right. Here's your Starblade.
Whoa! 34! 34 to hit! You love to see that.
34 hits for 8 damage.
And then with my last action, I am going to try to break...
Cool. Make me an
The whole
acrobatics
thing on me?
or a strength. Or an athletics.
Acrobatics.
Or just
Acrobatics.
Wiggle.
I was misinformed.
22?
That is a failure.
Yeah.
Cassandra,
Worth a shot. Alright.
you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to daze the one on Lynx.
Go for it.
Mama.
It needs to make a will save. It needs to make a will save. Boop.
Oh! Not the critical fail.
It'll take 8 points of damage, and it's stunned 1.
Daze is a cantrip, so the damage is
Oh, yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
What's that?
Roll two more d6.
Whee!
It's another 16.
So that's a total of 12?
No, because that would get double 2, so.
Cool.
Yay. And then I'm going to throw some guidance. Wait, I've got the extra. They're flat-footed for me right now.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Yes.
opportunity to shoot them.
Or just or a spell attack that uses attack.
I have none of those.
Nope.
Okay.
Divine list. 26 will hit flat-footed.
Hell yeah.
All right. They're still standing, and now we go to this one. They really don't like Nim, so they're going to spend their first action holding the grapple, the second action to constrict Nim again, make me a fort save.
Okay.
That's right, I'm using my Zolam's abilities against Nim.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna use a hero point. This is what they're
Goddamn right
for.
you are, bestie.
25!
That is a success. However, I'd like you to use your villain point. My villain point for you to reroll that.
You meanie.
I love it.
Look at this literal bullying.
Cheeseburger and
There you go. So, Nim, you can take 18 points of damage for me.
Bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Right, that's fine.
they're going to use their last action to stinger you. 37.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Nim's dead.
Okay, hold on.
She might be.
Well, no,
That's
actually,
that's gonna crit.
26 points of piercing damage and a fort save.
26. And that's piercing damage?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Let me do that fort save. Hold on.
I have one more trick up my sleeve.
Take 11 more poison damage.
Great. Alright, I gotta do some math. But you can move on. I'm fine.
All right, then. Shy,
Um,
you're up.
Ray will take another whack.
All right. Whack him. Unfortunately, that will miss. You still have one more action. Back to
Retreat.
that.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Retreat.
Lynx.
I mean, she's trying.
You're up.
She's getting her footing.
All I can think of is that fucking video of Sophie Anderson just crying in the club, running away.
Fair enough. Lynx, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna stick to my guns. And we're just gonna 1, 2, 3 the acid flasks again.
Do it. Misses.
Absolutely my signature.
Crit.
Ooh!
Misses. Okay, so 2 will miss, 1 will crit.
Nice.
Does that 26 still miss even though it's flat-footed?
Oh, the 26
It's
will.
not anymore.
Isn't
Oh,
it
it's
till
not
the...
anymore?
I didn't give it a flat foot.
No, but Lynx flat-footed it with their bomb. So yes,
Oh.
26 will hit.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, you silly Billy.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you silly
So
Billy.
26 hits, as does the
I'm
25.
a silly professor.
Both, actually, all 3 hit Lynx.
Oh, that's rad. Okay.
Yeah, roll your
holy
damage.
Shit. Here is bomb number 1,
Okay.
bomb number 2, and the crit.
Well, attack number 2 was the crit, so...
Oh,
Yeah, so bomb number 1
right.
did 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm just going to add this up. So first one minus...
Sorry, I don't know why Roll20 is displaying these out of order.
it's just a roll 20. And then the last one did... And with that, you literally melt this thing.
Woof.
Nice.
Link's just kind of like,
Well, I'd like to point out you did that all on your own. We 3 have been attacking this other one, and it's still up. You're just
you're
like
right.
chucking potions at it.
Chip,
Actually, Ray hit it twice.
Ray did?
I'll have you know.
Chip,
Okay.
you're up.
Ray's back on the floor behind that bleacher, like, who can say where the love goes?
Oh my god!
All right,
So from
Chip,
What
what you got?
first action,
As it melts into the ground, Lynx is catching his breath and going, "Fuck off and die."
Yeah.
And he's just gonna like take a 2 actions next turn while he recovers.
Fair enough.
I'm
Chip,
concerned you have possibly burned a hole through the floor of an airship.
yeah, that's fine.
Possibly.
Chip, you're up.
My first action, I just say, head back, Nim, and I'm going to pour the greater healing potion down her throat.
Oh.
Perfect.
Because I got out my last action, my last turn.
Yep.
So,
Ah.
yeah, bottoms up.
I will take it. I'm at 27 hit points,
How
so
much is the greater healing potion?
it is 68 plus 20.
Oh my god,
Damn,
you're at
girl.
27? I'm at 28!
Teehee.
53.
Oh, you love
Stir.
to see it. Thank you,
And then
Professor.
under the arm that just finished pouring the potion down her thing, little pistol's going to snake out, and I'm going to strategically assess this guy, and then I'm going to try and shoot him.
Shoot him.
Nope.
Unfortunately, 22 will miss. And Nim, we go to your turn.
All right, we're gonna smack. We got the spiritual weapon. We're gonna smack him
Hits.
for 35.
Hits.
Love that. And then since he's still holding me, I'm just going to electric arc him.
All right.
Just grab him around the head and
He'll
zap.
succeed, so he'll take 7.
So he takes an additional 7. I feel like he should have to drop me.
Yeah, he's a big,
to
strong
avoid
boy.
that.
Cassandra, you're up.
Concentration maneuver?
You're up, Gaz.
He doesn't have flat-footed
Yeah,
anymore.
Cassandra, you're up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and daze him again, because why not? It's been working pretty good so far. And hopefully, you know, it's doing good things. Where is daze? There it is.
26. Okay. Do me a favor, and it will probably fail this again. No, it did not. Success? Great, I take nothing.
I love
That's
that.
the thing
Okay, so-
about days, is that you just, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You still have one more
Secret
action,
win.
though, and that will miss.
Dang it.
Alright, 1 action to maintain the grab on Nim, 2 action to constrict Nim, fortitude save.
Boop, boop, fortitude save. Gotta get that fortitude save.
23, you'll take 12 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And then third
Well, I'll take
action,
this.
Stinger. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
17 piercing and a fort save against the venom.
Okay.
And 2d6 poison, and enfeebled 1, so 7 more poison damage.
Great. Okay.
Ray.
I'd like to pull a caramel piece out of my pocket,
Okay.
lick it,
As one does.
and then yeet it.
Alright.
I'm throwing it at the guy.
Roll me a d4. Or do you want me to roll it?
Will you do it, please?
2 points of damage to him.
Nice.
Alright, Lynx, you're up.
That's my turn. I did it.
Okay. How is this guy looking?
Not
God.
great.
Sorry, did you say not great?
Not great.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yeah, I need to heal up. I can't risk this. Lynx is gonna, on the floor, yell at the other one and tell it looks like shit, and then chug another greater potion of healing.
All right. And then we'll go to Chip.
Chip is going to attempt a
8.
treat poison on Nim, because I think you got poisoned, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I did,
Make me
yeah.
a medicine check.
All right. Sadly, I'm just 2 points shy of being able to just automatically do it with assurance.
Yep.
Sadly, but 33
Hey, there you
Hey!
go.
That is shy of a critical success, though, I'm afraid.
Yep. But you'll give that
So
bonus.
that means you are going to get, where's the treat poison? You get +2 to your next saving throw on it.
Perfect.
Cool.
And then Chip, still 2 actions.
And then I'm just going to study and shoot.
Fire at will.
Nope.
Miss. Nim, it's your turn.
I'm not good at this close range.
Alright, spiritual weapon, because I have it up.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
26.
Oh, fuck, is it flat-footed?
It is not. No one's hit it this round, so that will miss.
God, motherfucking damn it.
Sorry.
Yeah, if only.
Bummer. Alright, then fuck.
Failure to bonk will result in
Failure to bonk. I think I'm going to harm it at 3rd level.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, that rolled the right
It's a fort
amount.
save, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Critical fail.
Thank God.
38.
So it takes 38. Thank fuck.
It's still standing.
You know what? I'll take it. I dealt 38 necrotic damage. I'll fucking
You did?
take it.
Can you make me a fortitude save at the end of your turn against their venom, please, Nim?
I sure can. And I have +2 to this, I believe.
Yes.
So 31.
A 31 is a success. You are no longer poisoned. Cassandra, you're up.
Yay!
Poked you in a particular spot, and the poison squirted out one of your wounds.
you.
Cassandra, you're up.
Now why'd you have to go there, man?
I wonder if I can... I cannot. However, I could. Nope. Yeah, there
It's
we
still
go.
alive.
Yes, it is.
Still alive.
Just barely,
It
probably.
is still alive.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna hit it with that sweet harm.
Go for it.
Let's fucking go.
It'll make a fort
Oh wait,
save.
that's heal. Wrong one. This is harm.
It got a success, so it'll take half the damage, and you're casting it at what level?
Level 1.
Alright, so it'll take 3. It's still standing.
Oh god. I'm
This
gonna.
guy.
It was, you know what? That was a
Why?
one action, so I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fire.
Because why not?
Not gonna hit, but let's go.
That
I got
hits.
this.
Oh, wait, no, that will miss. They're not flat-footed.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
They're up.
Yay.
And they're going to
Oh,
constrict
fuck.
Nim again. 17.
Yep. that's
Fortitude
a
save.
Fort save.
Yep.
Boop boop doop.
Okay, so you're going to take half, so 8 points of bludgeoning. And then they're going to use their last action to stinger you. 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 piercing and a fortitude save.
Are our portraits covered by the map, or am I doing something weird?
You're doing something.
26.
The map is a little
Success.
uncooperative, but
Oh.
only a little.
Alright, Ray, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go over here
Okay?
and I'll throw another cube.
Roll the hit. Sure, roll a d4. I will talk to you. Oh, here. I'll
Oh.
3 damage.
Yeah, the Twitch.
And with
It
that,
didn't do.
Oh. Yeah, Twitch is.
Whose hair is still super.
oh, Twitch is really going weird.
Twitch is being funky.
There we go.
But thank you for saying our faces are lovely, chat. You're very sweet. Your face is also lovely.
Thank you for the
Oh, the
line.
whole layout just went. "Whoa."
Yeah, it did. But anyway, Ray, you've successfully vanquished it with that piece of caramel.
Hell yeah, Ray.
Oh yes.
Amazing.
And as we exit
Bring that fucker down with a
initiative,
piece of caramel.
Don't think too hard about it.
I'm going to say that's where we'll end this week. So everyone, thank you so much for coming down. Before we end the stream, though, Abby, let's get the results of that poll that we had up.
All right, guys. So the League of Saucy poll questions. I asked,
Lord.
answered. Here are the results. Who has the worst taste in significant others? That was pretty clearly Cassandra with 60% of the votes. Thank you guys very much.
Who is second place though?
Second place went to Nim with 20% of the votes.
I fucking knew it, me.
Ray and Lynx. Who do you rely on for any information? This person got 100% of the votes, and it was none other than our very own Professor Chip. Or should we say
Absolutely.
now? Who always thinks they know everything, but clearly they don't? With 80% of the votes, had to give it to Ray.
Yes.
And second place?
We love to see. Second place was a tie between Nim and Cassandra.
Ooh.
I could see that.
Who is the group's biggest catfish? In first place with 50% of the vote, it went to Lynx. Our very
That's funny. I had a
That's good.
feeling it would be.
And
I
second,
don't remember how I voted on that one.
Who is most likely to end this year and or war? Loved Up went to Cassandra. Thank you very much. It's really cool. Second place went to Nim though, and I'm still really hoping her little friend that she hates is the result of that.
yes. Enemies to lovers are.
Most likely to get with someone's date had to go to Lynx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know. We all know. Who's most likely to make shit up for attention with 60% of the votes? It went to Ray.
Hey.
Also, who's the most fun to be around? Another 60% of the votes. Once again, our lovely Ray.
Absolutely.
Get one vote in. So thank you guys for voting for that. I will
Yes.
try and have another one up maybe sometime this week for you guys to vote on.
We'll do it on the Discord, and we'll bring it up next week as well. But everyone, thank you so much for coming down tonight. A couple of things. Because of the amount of encounters our party has skipped, I'm going to, because we're doing this with Milestone, getting onto the airship was going to bring you guys to level 10.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, not
Oh.
level 10, level 9. Level 9.
Yeah.
Level 9, not level 10. So we'll level up over the week to level 9. We'll get to see that next week as we continue to make our way through the airship, because you guys effectively skipped an entire dungeon with your spells that you used.
Incredible.
Yes, baby girl, that's us.
And I have
No,
a...
that was 2 4th level spells and an armor rune.
Hey, that's
You're
fine.
literally-
Y'all...
When you're literally so cosmic brain that you just completely overpower a dungeon.
Hey, do you know what the best part is, though? You guys won't necessarily have time to rest during this section now. So y'all aren't going to have all your stuff for it, and that's fine by me. But thank you all so much for
Yeah.
coming. Check out our other shows. Follow our channel if you haven't already followed. We're going to go and say hi to our friends in Nat 20 Productions. They're a pretty chill group of people playing some Pathfinder 2. So thank you all so much for coming, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!
Thank you guys for
Bye,
coming.
everyone. Hope you had fun.